and welcome to my channel. It is Tuesday the 13th of November and I just wanted to pop on here to come and have a little chat with you about the recent announcements from Slimming World. So if you're over on Instagram or Facebook, it has been plastered everywhere, on Pinch of Nom, on Two Chubby Cubs, everywhere. And same thing, as I said, with Instagram, everyone's been talking about it. Yesterday it was just all everywhere. People are feeling uneasy, some people are excited. It's just, it is what it is. But I thought I would come on here and show you what those changes are. I don't know if there's any more changes to come, but this is what has been announced so far. And I'm also going to give my opinion. Now, I'm not a Slimming World consultant, as you know, but I'm just giving my opinion. I'm a paying member like everyone else. So my opinion may be different to yours. You choose what you want to do, but I know that Slimming World do this research, and like other brands, healthy lifestyle brands, they do their research as well, and things change all the time. Okay, things like blueberries, for example. Blueberry was a free food, now it's a speed food. I don't know why they made these changes. Maybe it's because other things have changed along the way and there's now room for blueberries. I don't know. But yeah, they make these changes based on research. So yeah, they do it for our best interest. Some people are saying, oh, they're doing it because they want to keep you fat. There are plenty of people out there who have lost lots of weight with Slimming World, and that's what they want. They want people to lose weight to promote their brand. It's free publicity for them. You're not going to have a brand where everyone's not losing weight. The only reason it won't lose weight because maybe you're not doing the plan properly, or it's just not working for you. But there's plenty of people out there that it's worked for, myself included. Believe me, I've tried everything over the years, and everything over the last 4 years since I've had Ralph, and it hasn't worked. And I tried to do it on my own, what I considered was a healthy eating, having too much coconut oil and things like that, and avocado in excess. There's nothing wrong with those things. I was just having probably too much and adding too much to cooking and things like that. The weight wasn't dropping, and that's when I discovered Slimming World. So for me, Slimming World is great. They're not trying to keep me fat. That's another subject, I think, completely. But anyway, getting on to what the changes are. I'll go through each one and then I'll talk about how I feel about them. So first of all, there is another healthy extra A. Yes, we can have 2 healthy extra A's a day. So for me, this is great. I can have my milk and I can have my cheese allowance, depending, what I want. If I want to have halloumi, I don't have to have half my allowance because I do use my almond milk for my healthy extra A. But sometimes I half that amount so that I can have the other half as like full halloumi, for example, which I absolutely love. But I can only have a small portion because I'm only using half my healthy extra A, whereas now I can have a full portion. So I'm excited about that. And I think the reason healthy extra A is they've realised now that calcium, and I have seen research on this before prior to Slimming World, on like exercise programs that I followed before, that it can boost your weight loss, calcium. So I think as well, if you have a lack of calcium in your diet, vegans, they can get calcium other ways. So they're not, there's like plant-based milks, and lots of vegetables have calcium. So it's not just milk and cheese. So it can help boost your weight loss. So this is probably why they've made this change, which is great. There are some free foods which have lost their protein status. So they still remain free. You can still eat them. That's absolutely fine. But they've lost their protein status. I don't know why, because so basically I'll read out what is included. Baked beans, broad beans, mung beans, and all peas except for split peas. I'm presuming here that chickpeas are included. I won't know until the app is updated, which won't be until, I presume, when they were originally going to announce it and hand out all the books, which would be at the end of the year. So I think for now I'm just taking it that chickpeas aren't sorry, I've just knocked the camera. Take it that chickpeas are no longer a protein. I don't know why they've done that, because one week it is and one week it isn't. It's not a massive deal. I eat meat so I can get my protein that way. I eat lentils so I can get my protein another way. The thing I think it's going to be really hard for is people that are vegetarians and vegans, because this was their main source of protein for them. So yeah, there are other things they can have, tofu, but that doesn't always agree with everyone. And lentils, it kind of restricts them just to lentils. So yeah, I don't know how they feel about it. But hopefully your consultant will be able to give you some ideas of what you can have alternative for protein if these are foods that you did rely on. But do remember, as I said, they are still free foods, so you can still have a jacket potato and baked beans. You just need to have some, maybe like, if you're not vegetarian, ham or chicken or something with it. If you are vegetarian, you could have some cottage cheese, some fat-free cottage cheese, because that's like a protein. So yeah, that's some alternatives. Or just have quark as your dessert. Obviously vegans, you wouldn't be able to do that, but hopefully there will be some alternatives out there for you. So the next thing that's changed is whole milk has increased. Now I don't know what it is at the moment, but it's increased to 200 mils. So whatever it is on the app at the moment will increase to 200 mils. I hate a whole milk, if I'm totally honest. This reminds me of cream. I cannot remember the last time I drank it. I used to drink the red top, which is the skimmed milk, have done for years. I find semi-skimmed quite creamy as well, but I don't have normal milk anyway, unless I'm out or something. I tend to stick to unsweetened almond milk. Which unfortunately this does affect myself. That has decreased to 400 mils. So any almond or rice milk that's unsweetened you can have still as your healthy extra A, but it's decreased to 400 mils, which I measured out today just to try it. Is actually not that bad. It just means I'm having to be more aware, and I can still have 2 healthy extra A's when this all comes into place. So I could just have 800 mils of milk and not have any cheese, but I'm going to try and get used to it. I have started having black coffee a lot more sort of later in the day. I've also been having herbal teas and green teas. I like those anyway. So yeah, I've been having more of those to kind of like spread my milk out throughout the day for my coffee and tea. So these are no longer healthy extras, this list that I'm talking about now. Now it says healthy extra A's, but I'm not sure about the first one. It says Kellogg's Special K Milk Chocolate Delight Bar. It says it's a healthy extra A. I've never tried it, never would use it as a healthy extra A, but apparently that is no longer a healthy extra A. I would say it sounds like a B choice, but I'm just going with what the list says. So sweetened dairy-free milk, so for example almond sweetened or original, soya sweetened and original will no longer be a healthy extra A. You'll have to sin those. Reduced fat / light soft cheese, including Philadelphia Light, is no longer a healthy extra A. Now Philadelphia Light I'm absolutely fine with, because I don't really use it that much and I can sin it if I need to. I'm a bit in two minds about what is included in this. So I messaged my consultant when she announced it on the Facebook group page, and I asked her, and I said, can she confirm near the time that the spreadable cheddar, so things like Dairy Lee, Laughing Cow, and the one that I use, the stronger, lighter spreadable cheddar, are they healthy extra A's? Now she said the Dairy Lee and the Laughing Cow are still grab to go healthy extra A's, the little triangles and that. It wasn't very clear whether the spreadable cheddar would be, because to me it's a soft cheese, but it's also spreadable cheddar, so it's not classed as a soft cheese on the actual packaging. So I don't know, but for now I will go with it and I'll just sin it. It's fine, because I'll come on to it later, but I'll tell you what I'm planning to do. So yeah, I will just sin it, because to me creamy Cajun pasta I have once a week or once every other week, and it's worth the sins, to be honest. You know, I can use half a tub between two of us, so that would be like 3 sins each. That's absolutely fine. You can have the whole tub in sin it for 6 sins. It's not a big deal. You have 15 sins to play with. I can use that and then save my chocolate for later on if I want chocolate, or if I want a small glass of wine. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it's still a healthy extra A, but it's not the end of the world if it isn't. I can go with it. I can live with it. And the last thing that's no longer a healthy extra A is soft goat's cheese, which is not something I would have. I like it, but it's not something I don't think I've ever had it whilst I'm in Slimming World, maybe once. But yeah, it's not something I would choose as my healthy extra A. And then the last thing is SP days. Now you can have, they've changed slightly. So you can have 1 healthy extra B, whereas before it was 2. And I kind of get that because it's quite, you know, it's another carb, isn't it? And I do kind of get that. This is to maximise your weight loss, the reason they're doing this. If SP days have worked for you, doing what you've been doing already with the 2 healthy extra Bs, then my opinion is just do what worked for you. You know, if it's working for you, do it. SP days have never really affected me that much, as in my weight loss. I can still have a really good loss doing extra easy a week, which I've really realised now. So it's, to me, this isn't the end of the world. It's a bit annoying because that's what you want, because I only do 1 or 2 a week, if that now. Hopefully it might speed my weight loss up, and I can only but try it, can't I? You can have your 2 healthy extra A's though, so that's a bonus. And the maximum sins is 10 sins on a SP day. Again, it's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And I think if I'm only going to do 1 or 2 now and again, and it helps really boost my weight loss, then yay. That's all I can say. It works. There's a reason why it works. So that's it. That's all the changes that I know of. Rumour has it there's more coming. There's consultants out there saying, no, it isn't. People are saying, I've heard it from reliable sources. There are some changes with regards to payment, whether that's the cost is increasing, or I know there is a payment setup changing. I think it's basically to reduce the queue times, because that's what we're waiting for a long time, so we can have more time and not overrun and things like that. And I get that. It's just keeping up with the times. Other weight loss brands, shall we say, do exactly that. I think you can still pay at group by the sounds of it. But they're trying to encourage people to pay up front online. That's my understanding. So I don't know. Not everything's been revealed about that. Maybe that will come in time. I hope there's no other big changes. I hope that Slimming World do actually, this is it. You know, we'll make these changes at the end of the year. Everything will be announced, and that will be it for a couple of years at least. Because I just think it makes people really uneasy. You know, what are they going to do next? To me, now this is where I'm going to give my opinion. To me, and this is something that Jane, I was on a live last night with Helen. I felt a bit uneasy about it. If I'm totally honest, I expected a lot worse. I was thinking that we're going to have to start weighing rice, weighing pasta, weighing meat. And I just thought, oh my God, this is like Weight Watchers days. I used to do Weight Watchers. I've got nothing against Weight Watchers, and it worked for me then. It was just too much. It made me anxious. And I've done calorie counting, and that made me anxious because, oh my God, I haven't weighed my piece of chicken, or I haven't weighed my pasta, and I don't know how much I've had. And that's what I was expecting. This, to me, what they've changed isn't so bad, because I was expecting the worst. And I'm quite an optimistic person usually, but I was expecting the worst. Sometimes I think if you expect the worst, it softens the blow whatever it is. So yeah, but I was on this live with Helen, and Jane was commenting on it, and she was saying it's kind of makes her a bit excited, because it's like when you first join Slimming World, it's a bit exciting and you get to learn something, and it's a nightmare because you do have to learn the whole plan. But she said it's that feeling again. It's a bit exciting. It's about, could this like give my weight loss a good boost? So that's how I feel. It's like this could give me the boost. This could get me closer to target. yeah, that's all I can say really on it. Hopefully it will just give me a little bit of a boost. I'm going to embrace it because, you know, there's some people that go to group but they're going to carry on doing what they're doing, and that's absolutely fine. But for me, I'm going to embrace it and see if it helps me. I don't know if things like the target member things are going to change, because they've only recently changed that. Whether that will just stay as it is for target members, or whether they'll have to change their booklets as well. I hope not, because one, that's a lot of waste of paper and waste of everyone's time. But they're on their journey and they've got to their journey. They know what works for them. People, you know, there's so many people that are saying that they're trying to make money out of us. They want people to lose weight. They want that free marketing publicity, because there's always going to be people that need to lose weight, or want to lose weight, should I say. So yeah, it isn't about keeping people fat, if that's the word you want to use, or bigger, shall I say. They're trying to encourage and help people's weight loss get to, you know, because there's some people that do struggle, so maybe this is the reason why. Maybe their bodies are slightly different and they need those changes. So that's what I'm trying to get at, is that I don't think Slimming World at all are trying to keep us bigger or fat, or whatever word you want to use. I think they're trying to help us. They do this research, and they're not the only brand out there that has made changes over the years. There are other brands that have done exactly the same. They make changes all the time because things are constantly changing, research is constantly changing, and things enlighten. So that is my opinion on it. I'm going to give it a go. I'm actually going to start giving it a go. I'm going to start doing it from today, but I'm going to give a full week next week with the new SP details. With the new SP plan. I'm going to do 1 or 2 days and just see if that gives my weight loss a bit of a boost, and hopefully it will. So obviously if you watch my weighing videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. So that's it. I've waffled on and off now. Let me know your opinions. And I think the best thing to do as well, if you're feeling uneasy about it, just carry on doing what you're doing. Wait till your consultant, or if you're online and doing it online, wait till they talk about it in group and show you the books and everything, and then make your mind up then. But for now, I would say keep on doing what you're doing, follow the plan as it is, and make that decision when the time comes, what you want to do. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up if you have, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care. Bye.